it can rain all the time. Fired up.
Some typographic Photoshop project, which is this right here. Yep, you're gonna be doing this. It does not like no matter like if you're a noob to Photoshop, if you're a newbie, like you don't know how to use Photoshop, that's fine. All you need to do this is you need this logo, which I'll link it. Like there's a tutorial on how to make these arrows over here. I'll link it in the description. You can go watch it over there and follow that, and you'll get this, and then you can do this. All you need to have is Photoshop, a mouse, and a keyboard. That's all you'll be needing to do this. And of course, yeah, I forgot, you need the font Advent Pro, but you can use anything that you want. There'll be a link to everything in the description, so don't worry. You'll actually like you'll be a professional by doing that. Like you'll be knowing everything to do that. Yeah, having that said, let's get to the tutorial, guys. Yeah, this logo, there's a link in the description on how to do this logo, and just go follow that and you can do this. And you can actually put whatever logo that you want. It does not, like, it's got to be a PNG image, that the background's got to be transparent and the colors actually got to be white, but since I'm a mad idiot, I made it black. It's got to be white. I'm so sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so now this is actually not our tutorial. Our tutorial starts now. You'll have to open a new document, which you can do by hitting Ctrl N on your keyboard, or you can go to File and say New. I prefer Ctrl N, but just for the purposes of representation I did that. Now get to the film and video preset and change the width to 1920 by 1080, and make sure the resolution is 72 pixels per inch. Color mode RGB, 8-bit. Background contents should be white. Advanced, like when you tab it, color profile, don't color manage this document. Pixel aspect ratio, read it however you want to read it. The default size should be 5.93 m. Now you can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name this as Untitled 1 and I'll hit OK. So that is it. That is the start of our tutorial, and yeah, now you gotta make sure, God, this kid's screaming. Now you gotta make sure that your background color, which is the second box here, you double click it, make sure it is at black, set it black at the corners. All this whole line is black, set it somewhere there, hit OK, and then you make sure that it is black, and then you just gotta hit Control backspace and unlock this. You can name her BG. Okay, that's BG. Now you want to get another layer on this. For that you can either go click here, this folded sticky note kind of thing. You can click this over here, or you can say Control Shift N, and I'm going to name this gradient. Say OK. Now for gradient I will also fill it black. Gradient will also be Control backspace, that will also be black. Now on gradient I want you to go to the gradient tool, which you can access by hitting the letter G, or by going over here below the eraser, right click, and this rectangular box which means gradient tool. Now you want to get there, and 1 minute, my little one just came up. My brother is here. Sorry, my brother was just there. Let's get back. Yeah, so you can get the gradient tool by getting down the eraser, clicking this, and right click and click here, or you can also use the letter G to access it. Whatsoever, make sure that it is in a white to black. Make sure it's in white to black format. Normal mode, opacity 100%, and it's got to be on the radial gradient, which is the second icon from here. We call it the ramp on After Effects. It's your wish. Hold shift, pull it down till here, and let go of that. That will make this. As you can see, there's a lot of banding here which I don't like, So for that reason, I'll actually go and add some noise on this gradient layer, which you can do by hitting the filter, add no, oh, sorry, noise, add noise. To do that, sorry, that's 14. No, 5, 3 will do. Yeah, the 3, say okay, and there you go. Now you want to reduce the opacity of this to pretty less, make it 7. Yeah, nope, 9. Okay, that's fine, better. Now you do it 9, and that is your background all done. Now you want to get this awesome text, and for that you'll have to access your text tool by hitting the letter T, or you can go and there's this pen tool, pen nib, ink pen nib, get down this and click it. It's the horizontal type tool. Click that, and you need to have your font set at Advent Pro. As I said, there'll be a link for it in the description. Access it, download it from the font.com, or I don't remember which.com, which website. Just download it. Download all types of it. It is a really useful and free font. So when it's free, why don't you take it? Get all 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, get all 7 types of it and set it at regular for now. As of the size, don't worry about it, we'll be changing it and it is according to your wish. The anti-aliasing should be set at sharp, the color set at white, and you're ready to go. Anywhere in the top right corner, top left corner, type, hit and type whatever that you want to type. It is a suggestion that it better be in all caps because that looks good, but I'm not the boss of your life. Do whatever that you want to do. As of me, I'm gonna do caps, ROHITMENON without space, then a space, then productions. Pretty safe, pretty simple. Now come with the transformation by hitting check mark over here. Get move to your move tool by hitting the letter V, or it's the first icon on the tool, and pull it back there, and there you go. Now get back to the text tool. What you do is click here, get to the S part of it, S, that is the last letter. After the last letter, hit a space, then shift, hold shift, and you do the left arrow, that is select the whole thing, control C, alright, control V, control V, control V, control V. That's 5 times control V. Come with the transformation, move to your move tool by hitting the letter V, or going to the first icon of your tool box. Move it such a position that it's just out of the thing. It does not matter whether it's perfect or it's half cut or whatever it is. Now get back to your text tool, click it over here, zoom out. You can zoom out using your mouse wheel, which can be set in general preferences, which can be accessed by control K. You do control K, this box pops out, you hit zoom with scroll wheel and hit OK, then you can zoom in and out using your scroll wheel. Now I've done that already. If you want, you do it, or it's up to you. Zoom out, or do whatever that you want to do. I'm not going to boss your life. Now you hit here using the text tool, which can be accessed by the letter T. Get to the very end of whatever that you wanted and hit and control A, control C it. Okay, and hit enter, control V. Now for the second line you want to hit tab thrice, just so that it makes difference here, because you'll come to know in the future. Now what you want to do is you want to control A, control C, get to the very end of this line, hit enter, control V, control A, control C, enter, sorry, enter V, enter V, enter V, control A, control C, enter V, enter V, and enter V, and enter V, and yeah, that is pretty good. It's actually got to be big, that's fine. Now what you want to do is you want to hit the check mark to commit the transformation, but this does not look good. So you want to move to your move tool, move it upright. This is actually fine. You can actually do it this way if you want to do it. But I did a mistake here. Yeah, I hit this just 5 times. It needs to be more. This needs to be more. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to hit my text tool. I'm going to zoom in, select this line, Control C, and I'm going to go to the end, Control V, without hitting an enter. Yep, that's what I did. Okay, guys, I will be back. I will be back. I promise you. I'll correct this mistake and I'll be back. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's get back. Now I'm starting from scratch. You might as well do not follow me. Don't do the same mistake that I did. And I'm not going to tell like what shortcut to you access what tool, because you already listened to it in the past. Now let's get back quick. Hit that ROHIT space MENON, no space, sorry, MENON productions. Come to the transformation, move to your move tool, bring it back, and get back to your text tool, and I'll delete this space. And get to the end of that, to the space, shift, select everything, C, get to end, Control V, 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 Control V. Check that, move it into the center like so. Oh yeah, this is really lengthy and that's what I wanted. Yeah, like so. Okay, text tool, Control A, Control C, enter, Control V, zoom in, give it shift tab 23, Control A, Control C, to the very end, enter, Control V, enter, Control V, enter, Control V, enter, Control V, Control A, Control C, enter, Control V, enter, Control V, enter, Control V, Control V, Control A, Control C, enter, Control V. Yep. Come with the transformation, zoom in, use your move tool, and move it up. That is pretty fine. If you don't like the way they stick together, you can change it using the character tab, which is right here. Click that, this will open. If you don't have this over here, get your window and click the character tab over here, and you will get that. This is the line spacing. I like it 28 pixels, 28 points. If you want, you can go ahead and change it. Like I said, I'm not gonna boss your life. This VA is the tracker, the distance between each letter. You can change that to whatever that you want to do. It's all your preferences, but this is mine, so I'm going ahead with this. Now get back, pretty back, hit Control T to bring up the transform thingy. Then hold here at this corner. You should get a U-turn curved arrow and change it like so. Make it a 45-degree angle. Yeah, 45, 44, 43, 45.0. Perfect. Let go of it. Hit the check mark to come with the transformation. Zoom in, and that does look good. But this is not it. What you want to do is you want to right click, like you gotta set it 45-degree angle, minus 45-degree angle. Sorry, do whatever that you want to do, and once you're set, like you decide this is it, yes, this is it, then you go ahead and you do right click, rasterize type. That actually changes the vectors to pixels, which is pretty good. And you bring down the opacity, make it 7%. 7 is very good. It's looking awesome right now. Yep. So now what you want to do is you want to listen carefully. You can bring in any logo of yours, anything with your wish, any color, not color, it should be white, I'm sorry, anything, your wish. I'm gonna bring this logo. There's a link in the description to as of how to make this logo. Go check that out. And I think I didn't credit the person who really did this tutorial. It's done by Creative Volition, I don't remember, I can't pronounce. The link is in the description. if you have to credit them because they did this tutorial, but I just broke up the steps and made a video because it can be done. Now this is the logo. This is also not my logo. This is a copyright of chitchat.com. They've not said it's royalty free, but I just bought it because I think they're my friends, and I think Eli and Brandon won't kill me for actually using their logo. I'm just hoping so. It's all rest in the card. Yeah. Now once you got the logo, you can get any logo, any text. It's just gotta be of white color. That's everything. Yeah. And now you hit Control T to get the transform tool again. You want to change this to something of your wish. Like this will do, like this will do, this will also do. This is what I did. You can do it anyway. I'm doing this. Yeah. And holding Alt and bringing down the size of it just as so that. Yep. Check mark, zoom in, looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and rename this layer, saying it grumpy text. You can actually go ahead and do whatever that you want to do. I'm doing grumpy text. It's all up to you. Yeah. Come click the shape 1 layer. Having the control button clicked, click or give a click on this thumbnail that's right next to the shape 1. This, click that, and you can see the marching ants. Ants dancing, ants happy, ants jumping. Yeah, you can see the marching ants. Well, now you want to turn off this layer, and you can still see that even after you turn off, the ants are still marching. What you want to do is you want to get your grumpy text, select your grumpy text, and hit Control Shift J. What does that? It makes a perfect cutout of this logo, which you will know very shortly. Now if you want, you can delete the shape, which I'm going to do precisely. I'm going to delete this. You can delete it by hitting the delete button on your, if you're Windows, and if you're a Mac, it's still delete button, I guess. And in Mac, Control is command and Shift is option. Yep, that's it. Sorry, I didn't tell those. I'm not a Mac user, so I'm not pretty well used to Mac. Yeah, delete this. You can drag it and put it at this recycling bin icon. Or that you can do whatever you want to do. Now this layer 1 is set to an opacity of 7%. Turn that up and voila! You can see that Control Shift J is a shortcut that actually cuts exactly the selection. And when you turn it on and turn the opacity back to 100, you look at that, it keeps the portion of the wallpaper, which is actually pretty awesomely good. Now it's looking cool. You can make this a wallpaper, you can be done with it, but I'm not such a person. I go for excellence, and excellence starts right now. Now I would like to have a shape over here, something that this part will be having Rohit Menon Productions or Rohit Menon. It will be having my name. Here it's going to be pretty empty, so I will put some shape over here, or the name over here and shape over here. That's all your wish. I'm going to put something over here, like as of a crown. To do that, make another layer by hitting this flipped up clipboard or Control Shift N. Name it art or whatever that you want to do it. Hit OK. And it's going to be the topmost layer as of now. Go to this. The shortcut for which is U, I guess. Yeah, U. I'm so awesome. Hit U in order to access this tool, or get behind this another path selection, direct selection tool. Under it is custom shape tool. Right click and it will be in rectangle or rounded edges by default. Get it to custom shape tool, and at the top you have this. You want to click there, and you want to go and click the gear button over here, and you want to get to ornament again, nature, and okay, I can just add it up over here. No, ornaments, and it's not still ornaments. Where is it? Symbols, and it's not symbols also. PM Tarun Melon. Awesome. That's my dad's name. Light bulb, and you wanna get to run with the back, and know that actually looking for some awards, and ooh, this is all event. Yeah, yeah, crown. right there. It's right after nature, I guess. Yeah, crowns. I love crowns because I think I'm a king. It's all up to you. I'm selecting crown 4. You can put whatever symbol or another logo or your name or your wish. It's your wish. Come on, improvise. You don't follow everything that I say you to follow. Just kidding. You can follow whatever that I'm doing, or you can do something of your own. I'm clicking this crown and I'm going to draw one holding the shift button and the alt button, not the alt, only the shift, so that it's of perfect size. Once you're done with the size, get your move tool, move it wherever that you want it to be. Then you hit Control T as if bring the transform tool and turn it and put it at the location of your wish, of your desire. You can do this, or I like this better. Yep. Yeah, you get that. You resize it, do whatever that you want to do. I like it the way it is. Nudge it. Yep. And you want to commit the transformation by hitting the check mark. Now that is pretty fine. Now you want to do the same as of what you did to this logo here. A way to do that is you hold control and you give a click to this thumbnail over here. Click, and then you turn off this layer by hitting the I and you have the selection. Then you get your grumpy text layer. Then you hit Control Shift J and then you can actually delete this art layer, which I'm going to do precisely. Delete it, have layer 2, the opacity 7, make that 100, and there you go. You actually see that portion. I already explained how this happens, so go and Google it if you still want some more info on it. Now I don't like everything being white because I'm not a white lover. I'm going to change the color by adding an effect to it, which is color overlay, and which will be appended in CS6 Photoshop by clicking this FX, which stands for EFFECTS effects. Click that, get to color overlay, and it's by default red. I don't like red either. You can get to the color of your choice. It's all yours. Green, healthy green, dark green. Yeah, dark green. This is just awesome. I love it. Hit OK and hit OK, and that is fine. Now you want your name here, which will be done using the text tool again, but the font set at Advanced Pro, regular, size doesn't matter, anti-aliasing at sharp, color at your wish. Type Rohit Menon, and yeah, that's fine. Come to the transformation, Control T, hold Alt, and drag it. Oh, sorry, sir, what did I just do? Okay, right there. Now, what to? Okay, come to the transformation. I would like to get the text tool and delete that space because that list. Yeah. Now, what I'd like to do is that, as I told, Advanced Pro comes with a lot of various types. I'm gonna select this row here, go to regular, and change it to thin. Alright. Whereas I'm gonna select the Menon, this is my surname, or the second name, or the last name, and change it to bold. Now that variation looks very good, but a little bit of color in it will make it look awesome. Now for the color, I'm going to select this Rohit part. I'm going to give it a green, but pretty good light green, which will be a little more healthy green. Say okay. I'll get the watermelon contrast by putting a pink in here. Pink, yeah, this is also pink. Pink. Girls, if girls are watching this, they will know what color to put. This is light pink. I want watermelon pink, which is oh Christ! I'm having the first ever time that I'm having a problem with colors. Come with the transformation, and you're good. I'm not gonna boss you. Do whatever that you want to do for the text. For the Since this is green and I like it the way it is, so I'd like to change the color of the crown, which I'll do by hitting this down arrow, double click on color overlay, get to the color, and change it. Make that. Yep, and that is so. Now it does look good, pretty good, should I be saying. Awesome. You at this moment the tutorial is officially ended. You can go ahead, save this, and do whatever that you want to do. And if you want more, just keep following. I'm gonna make another new layer on top of all the other layers, and I'm gonna name it Biggie. As for vignette, vignette, pronounce it however you want to do it. Biggie. Let's turn a layer on this, and you will want to hit Control backspace to make it black. Now bring down the opacity down as of so that you can see what is going on in the background. Now what you want to do is you want to get to the polygonal lasso tool, and you want to click and that like make a shape out of it. I would like to start it from here, here. It's actually your wish. You can do it however that you want to do it. Big over here, less over here, and like so. Now that the matching ends are done, turn up the opacity back to 100 and do Control X. This part is cut. It does look quite weird. I'm aware of the fact. Now to make it look awesome, you want to do this. Go to Filter, having the Biggie layer selected, Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. That is set at 146. You look, and that looks awesome. Hit OK, commit the transformation, and it's pretty much good. What just happened? Okay, I'll get back to my mobile. Look at that. Just look at that. So awesome. Awesome, isn't it? It's cool, right? Yeah. I viewed it in full screen by using the letter F, and now it's pretty fine. That's up for now, guys. I've already made one picture, and I need not do this. I'm not saying that. So that's the official end of the tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and that's 27 minutes, and I gotta go. Bye.